Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 8th through the 14th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the magical messages from the fairies, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, interesting. All right. And so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Swords. Okay. Very interesting spread. Let's see. With the Five of Swords, fives for me represent a challenging energy. So maybe some of you have been in a situation where you feel challenged. There could have been conflicts, deceit, arguments. Maybe some of you even dealing with like a careless, reckless person, just a negative individual, or even sometimes a group of people. What's interesting is the overall energy is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, when it comes to like the more negative side of the Seven of Swords, it can represent deception. So some of you, maybe dealt with some sort of deception. This can be that shady sort of energy, a sneaky sort of energy, someone who's getting caught or someone who's trying to get away with something. But the more positive side of the Seven of Swords for me is this is a risky energy. This is also an independent energy. This can be someone who's going at it alone, someone who's now taking action. They're making some moves and they're taking action by themselves. It's an independent energy and it's a risky energy. And what's interesting is the additional clarifying card that I have is the Fool. And so the Fool can represent you walking down a new path, taking that risk or that leap of faith. So some of you, this is not going to resonate in the more negative sense. This is going to be about a new beginning here, you moving forward, but maybe now this week you could be making the decision that you're going to be going at it alone, or you're taking maybe a big gamble here. It's just, it depends on which Scorpio you are. It is just a general reading. So I don't want you to think that this is negative automatically, because it's not. All tarot cards have their pros and cons. And so for some of you, this is a very risky energy here. You could be taking a very big risk this week. Some of you, maybe you're venturing out on your own. You could be definitely maybe going off, working independently, something like that. You could be getting ready to even start your own business for some of you. And if it was deception or arguments, or maybe you found out that someone was maybe cheating you or trying to get away with something, or even maybe if you were lied to and you felt like the Fool here, you could be moving out of this energy. And I see that because we're starting out with Temperance. So Temperance is, for me, it's a very powerful healing energy, and you have the Ten of Swords underneath it. So for those of you that this was betrayal, or maybe you felt like a fool because someone lied to you or something like that, I feel like you're already getting over it, though. This is your emotions becoming balanced this week. You're getting over this. You're healing from this. And this is the worst of this. So if there was betrayal or something negative that happened, with the Ten of Swords, you've gone through the worst of something. This is the ending. This is the end to this difficult period. And with Temperance, you are healing from this. And I see a lot of spiritual energy here. Definitely being spiritually guided and protected here, Scorpio. You have Temperance. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And so with the Wheel of Fortune, it is a karmic energy. And for me, it represents higher forces at play here. It can be destiny. It can be things happening at the precise moment they're meant to happen. It also can be this wheel turning in your favor. So it's another 10. And you do have several 10s here in this spread. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 10s here in this spread. So definitely see some of you completing a cycle, that's for sure, but maybe things are happening on divine time. Things are happening when they're meant to happen. And higher force is definitely at play here. Temperance is a patient energy. So for those of you that have been waiting to walk down a new path, waiting to start something new, this wheel is going to turn, you know, when it's meant to, but it is going to turn here. Maybe patience is required, but you're definitely being spiritually guided for some of you, you know, towards some new beginnings here. And this can be financial in nature because we have the Four of Pentacles here. So it can definitely be financial in nature for some of you. It can also have something to do with a family matter or even something home related. Fours are all about your foundation, your stability, your security. You have the Ten of Pentacles here as well. So definitely can be something to do with a home for some of you. This is another 10. If you are a Scorpio that was waiting to be able to move house, because we have the Chariot with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, you could be dealing with some divine timing, definitely, but that's, you know, that's coming up here. You're going to be successful with that. So if you're waiting to walk down this new path, waiting to be able to move, you know, I feel like that's in the cards. Maybe just some patience is needed, but that's definitely in the cards. And I feel like for those of you that work in real estate, maybe you sell real estate for a living, something like that. For those of you that work in real estate, I feel like, you know, you're going to be very successful here. It's going to take a lot of hard work and effort with the Three of Rods. It's going to take a lot of energy, a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, but you will be rewarded. This is a karmic energy. So what you put into this, you know, you're going to reap those rewards. And you have another 4 here with the Emperor. So I feel like you're moving towards the success. You're moving towards this financial abundance. Maybe some of you really creating a name for yourself, establishing yourself financially here. I feel like you're moving towards the security, the success. It is going to take a lot of hard work, but this is, you know, this is something you're going to be successful with. Some of you could be working with an older gentleman with the Emperor. This could be a father, this could be your boss, this could be an older gentleman that's significant here. And the Ten of Pentacles also can represent assets, not just property assets, but it can also be inheritances and things like that. And so if you're, you know, involved in any like legal matters or anything like that, I feel like, you know, success is on its way. Again, needing to be patient, but this wheel is going to turn. I feel like it's going to turn in your favor. And some of you definitely have maybe some money coming to you. And again, if this was something negative, if you're relating to this in the more negative sense, you know, I don't feel like you're depressed. I don't feel like this is energy that's going to linger. I feel like you're already healing from this. You're already moving forward. This is not like something you're dwelling in, you know. So for some of you, it could have already happened. It could be happening as I'm filming this reading. But, you know, I feel like you're already focused on moving forward. This is not, you know, something that's really going to hold you back or stop you in any which way, Scorpio. You're definitely moving towards new beginnings here. And success. I mean, let me pull you an additional guidance card. What else does Scorpio need to know for this upcoming week? Additional guidance for Scorpio. Some of you might have to travel for work this week. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, so we have healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. And this card just flipped right out. So it's very significant in my eyes. I mean, I've been talking about healing and getting over this, if it was something more negative this entire time, or if you just went through a difficult period. I mean, you're rising up from it. You're getting over it. You're moving forward. You're moving towards some new beginnings here. I mean, this is beautiful. And I mentioned a lot of spiritual energy here as well. So definitely being divinely guided here and protected. So Scorpio, I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.